Hello and welcome to Health Talk. I'm Julie Banderas. Throughout his legendary career, NFL Hall of Famer Jim Kelly proved he is physically strong, but struggles he has faced off the gridiron show his mental fortitude. Not long after losing his 8-year-old son to a rare degenerative disorder, he fought and beat cancer twice. Well, now he's teaming up with his doctor, Duren Shaw, and Merck, head of Neck Cancer Alliance, support for people with oral head and neck cancer, and Savor Health to give hope to those with a scary diagnosis. Thank you to you both for coming here and for you and your bravery to come out and speak about this, not only about yourself, but your history and what you've gone through. I don't know how you find the strength, and I commend you.
I appreciate that.
First, tell us about what kind of cancer you had.
It's called squamous cell carcinoma. It's a cancer of the upper jaw, and he's really the doctor, knows more about it than I do, because what happened was when I was diagnosed, I never heard of it. I'm like,
neither
what?
had I until right now.
Yeah, I know, and nobody knew where to turn. My wife didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to talk to, and we were pretty much left out in the cold. To just, you learn so many things, but it's cancer of the upper jaw, and going through it twice. I beat it. But it took a team, and this guy here.
How did you deal with that diagnosis?
Hard at the beginning, especially when I was told, and it wasn't so much hard on me for what I was going to go through. More than that, it was what my wife and my 2 daughters were going to go through, because they just fought through my son's illness for 8.5 years of his life. And they saw what it did and how our family was then. And then all of a sudden, I got to come home and tell my wife that I have cancer, and tell my 2 daughters. They've already been through so much. And but you know what? It didn't take them very long to realize we're in this together as a family, and we all rallied around each other. They rallied around me like they always have done, and here I am today.
Dr. Shaw, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the difficulties that you faced with this cancer, and also if someone were to be diagnosed with this, how do they know that something's wrong in order to actually go to the doctor and be examined and be diagnosed in the first place?
Sure. Well, as you can imagine, when a patient is diagnosed with cancer, it's a very, very scary thing. And unfortunately, Jim was diagnosed with cancer twice. And a patient needs a game plan, right? And the game plan consists of the healthcare practitioner team. We have a clinical game plan and how we're going to treat this patient, but the patient also has a personal game plan. And that is so important, especially in a cancer like Jim's, a head and neck cancer, which is so unique, and unique for many different reasons. Yeah. 60,000 new cases, more and more cancers occurring because of non-smoking and drinking reasons in the head and neck area. And it's a cancer that's unique because of the way it presents. It affects things that our daily lives, eating, talking, our physical appearance. And so having a game plan is so important, and this whole program with yourcancergameplan.com is the website, really focuses on 3 aspects of that game plan: communication, nutrition, and a positive attitude. And Jim experienced all of those things, and the difficulties with the nutrition and his eating, and the positive attitude. Boy, nobody has a better positive attitude than Jim. And he's a great communicator. And all 3 of those aspects are so important.
And he hits it right on, because it's your cancer game plan that we're on. And the reason I teamed up with Merck is because I remember what my son went through. When we found out what he had, leukodystrophy, we knew nothing about it. Where do we go? Who do we talk to? And then when I was diagnosed with cancer, I'm like, who do we talk to about this? I never heard of it. You never heard of it either, Julie. And we had no idea where to go. And then when Merck came to me and we started talking about it, I go, this is what I needed 4 or 5 years ago when I was first diagnosed. I said, this is perfect, because I didn't know who to talk to, who to go to, what I should do.
Educating people is key in treating. I mean, and a lot of people really do benefit from what you're doing.
There's no doubt.
You're educating people so that they don't go into this so blindsided. God forbid they get the same diagnosis.
And that's key, early diagnosis on everything. And here's the thing, when you're a guy, we're stubborn. We will go through pain for a while
before.
Yeah, I've
caught on to that whole stubborn thing. Yeah.
Well,
Don't get me
we
started.
We put it off for so
Yeah.
long. We're like, I'll be fine, or
Yeah.
I'll check on it later. No, that's the worst thing you can do.
What were your symptoms that led you to finally go to the doctor so that we know what to look out
About
for?
my fourth or fifth root canal that I had done, and the pain still wasn't going away. I had tooth problems, and my teeth were hurting. And then and then all of a sudden, after I had the first biopsy, which was negative, and then it continued
Wow.
to get worse. And then I walked into my brother Danny's office. I said, "Brother, I can't handle this pain anymore. There's got to be something else wrong."
But did your dentist notice anything was wrong during those 4 root canals?
That's thank God my dentist, Dr. Westermeyer, he said, "You need to go and get a biopsy taken."
Wow.
And they wanted to pull my 4 front teeth. I did a biopsy, and that was when it was negative. And then the pain just kept on getting worse, and then that's when I went for another second opinion. And they came back
Okay,
and
now
said,
that's scary
"You
that
have
the
cancer."
biopsy came back negative.
I know.
I mean, this is not the first time I've heard of somebody going in and getting a false negative. Now, what if he had not gone for a second opinion? A lot of people just believe what the doctor tells them right off the bat.
I did.
I mean, had you not continued and pursued this, perhaps you would have gotten a diagnosis too late?
Yeah, but the thing for me was the pain got
Yes,
worse.
you
so I
knew
knew
something was wrong.
else was wrong. And I
You
knew
got
there
to
had
follow
be.
your body. You got to listen to your
You
body.
do, and I think that's one of the important things is that you have a team of people that can help you.
Yeah.
So it is so important to communicate with your healthcare team, with your family members, and there are resources out there. There are so many websites and links on yourcancergameplan.com that are available for patients, so it's important for patients to communicate with their providers.
Jim,
without
what is
doubt.
your message for those cancer patients right now that are feeling helpless?
Number one, never give up and always have that positive attitude. And the thing is also, you need to surround yourself with positive people. When I was in the hospital, and Dr. Shaw knows this, that my family, my wife, my 2 daughters, my brothers, not one time did they ever walk into my hospital room with a frown on their face. They walked in with that attitude.
You
They're
sound
gonna
like
make
you have an
my
awesome
day
family.
better.
I want to hug them.
I'm blessed.
Yeah,
I'm so
you
blessed.
really are.
I had a great team. Now I'm with a great team.
Can I just state that Jim's prognosis, and Jim has stated this, was so guarded. It was scary. He had a very poor prognosis. And Jim's positive attitude, I truly believe, is why he's still sitting here today.
Wow.
We used to do a prayer session, and it was very unique. I never had this happen with a patient before, where Jim and the family, and they would invite all of us as a team to come in and do a prayer before every one of his treatments.
Oh my gosh.
And that was just delightful. Yeah.
Where
I
can
appreciate
people
it.
get more information?
Yourgameplan.com.
Yourcancergameplan.com.
Yourcancergameplan.com. Go to that website.
Yep, without a doubt.
Jim Kelly, thank you so much. Dr. Duran Shaw, thank you so much. An honor to meet you both.
Thank you. My
and
pleasure.
Congratulations.
Thank
And if you have a health question, you can tweet at Dr. Manny at Fox. Until next time, I'm Julie Banderas.